Now, I wanted to talk about this whole Kim Kardashian, Jeffree Star thing because I am into beauty and makeup. I am not a licensed MUA, but I have done makeup for a model, and I do post makeup when I don't do it as much now, but I do like it. It's something that I have enjoyed since I was very young. To see Kim Kardashian come out with her pathetic piece of shit makeup, and her sister also, just having other people make stuff and then putting their logo and name on it. It's absolutely pathetic. They have no talent. They know nothing. They just know how to steal and make a logo and put it on whatever they steal. But this is a totally different thing at this point. This shows that it doesn't matter if they are married to a black man, if they're dating a black man, if they have biracial children, if they have black people in their family close to them, if they pushed a partial black person out of their body, they will still collectively cape for their own.
Guys, I see that my fans are totally hating on someone like Jeffree Star for being, honest about my struggle swatches. But because of his remarks, I'm learning how, from the best, from Mario, how to swatch properly. So, guys, and I see you being so petty, bringing up things in his past where he, was, negative, but he's also apologized for those things. And I get it's a serious deal if you say racial things, but I do believe in people changing, and people that apologize, I will give them the benefit of the doubt and accept, that people change and move on. And I know better than anyone that I hate when people bring up my past or mistakes that I've made in the past. So let him live. I welcome honest, comments about my products, and because of it, I'm swatching better now. So everyone get off his ass, and let's not be so negative. We're all in this together. There's room for all of us. Love you, Jeffree. But I want to make one last thing clear. I do not defend people that are racist, and I'm very against it. But if someone...
So what I wanted to say as far as this is, so this is the product of what a Kanye West does, what a collective of black males do who cape for these women and bring them into spaces and put them on a pedestal as if they are the epitome of beauty, which they know they are not. Like I said, there would be no need to tan that skin. There would be no need to cut that face. There would be no need to change that body if they were the epitome of beauty. You're not going to have all of this augmentation of the whole body and face going on if you are the product of beauty, if you come from between the legs that always make the highest of the beauty standard. Come on now. We can get over that bullshit. But the fact that this thought, because that's what she is, she's a thought. She has no talent. The only reason she's famous is because people thought she had a pretty face, and which has been cut up, and rearranged a little less than her sister. And she was on camera sucking black dick. That's the only thing that I really know her for. And it's a little bit of her father being in the O.J. Simpson case. That's about it. No singing, no dancing, no acting, nothing. And then she has the nerve to say that, stop being so negative. I know he said racist things. So I wonder if you would say the same thing if somebody was talking about your daughter because I do remember an incident where she did an interview. I didn't go look for it. It's just that I remember how somebody was pointing at her saying she had a black baby, and she acted like she felt so bad. But, you know, as long as it's not somewhat directed at her, I guess it's okay. And she said her fans, I think that's the most disgusting thing that I heard out of all of this, because I am not surprised by this troglodyte. I'm really not. She said that her fans were being negative, and they were probably bringing up that Jeffree Star is a racist piece of shit, a freak, and his racist ass needs to be disenfranchised, and not a person of color should ever, especially black women, should support this piece of shit. But I'm sure it'll be a sellout female that wants the money and wants to be close to whiteness and all that indoctrinated bullshit. But she had the nerve. She tried it. That's what she did. She tried it. To tell the black females who are her friends, which that's the epitome of disgust for me. That is the height of just embarrassment. How can you as a black female be a fan of this family that steals from you, that doesn't like you, that has you around because they want some black dick and they want to cultivate your culture and talent and jack your style? Really? And I don't get that. That's the most disgusting thing to me. But then this troglodyte bitch has the nerve to try and tell black people that they need to get over it. Who the fuck do you think you are to tell somebody to get over it? Because like I said, the majority of these people who are letting that bullshit out of their mouth are comfortable because some black people have allowed them to be comfortable to say that shit. They think they have black friends and they can use their little black friend card to get away with this shit. But none of these bitch ass motherfuckers would ever say anything to those Ashkenazi Jews about get over the few little 6 million Jews that were killed by Hitler. It would be a world war if somebody said that. They would lose everything that they had if they said that. They wouldn't dare go there. But they feel because Negroes allow them to shit on their culture, shit on them, and they just lap it up. So they feel like that they can get away with this shit to tell black people to get over it. Fuck you, bitch.
Love you, Jeffree. And I want to make one last thing clear. I do not defend people that are racist, and I'm very against it. But if someone claims that they have changed, I would love to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I pray to God that they do change for the sake of my children and my friends, and so I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I do not support people that are racist, and that's why I so appreciate that he apologized and was really honest about the things that he said in the past. So just enough, just don't bring it up anymore is all I'm trying to say. People want to forget the negative things they did in the past, and I do too.
And then she goes and double downs on it so you can know that she's serious. She said enough is enough. He wants to forget the past. There is no forgetting the past. You are what you are. Like I said, a cheater is a cheater, a racist is a racist, and a liar is a liar. And there is no changing that. And a fake ass covert troglodyte bitch will always be a undercover racist troglodyte bitch. So what I wanted to do was look at a portion of this so-called apology, which is not an apology. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Self-worth, self-love, and I think it's awful that you guys have to see me and not like me, because I don't ever want that to take away the message that I have always been about. So I want to sit here, and I have talked about this before on MySpace back in the day. I have addressed this on Snapchat. I have talked about this on Twitter in the past, but that is not good enough. Because for everyone out there that supports me, that believes in me.
And I just wanted to stop right here. I'm going to try and hurry this up because just to look at this thing's face, it makes me sick. Now, did you hear what it said? It said that I have addressed this. Basically, just flip it about it. That lets you know that this person does not give a fuck about what they're saying. They just need you to shut the fuck up about it, not bring it up again, do not hurt my money, and just continue to buy my products and support me, Negroes. And there are some Negroes who will do that. It's not an apology. It's really not. And it's more of a rant. It's more of a, I've said sorry once before, so you Negroes need to get over it. Just like Kim Kardashian said in the video. You please get over it. Like, who the fuck do they think they are, though? But this is the, after she was drugged. Now this is the bullshit apology she came out with.
So I really wanted to apologize to you guys and my fans for defending a situation yesterday that I really didn't know enough about, and I just feel a bit naive, and I do want to really apologize for me feeling like I had the right to say get over it in a situation that involves racism, and I just don't really feel like I have the right to speak on that, and I really, really, really am sorry. And I just, from the bottom of my heart, and I've always been about just like positivity, and I've never just been a negative person, so guys, so I really wanted to apologize to you guys and my fans for defending a situation yesterday that I really didn't know enough about, and I just feel a bit naive, and I do want to really apologize for me feeling like I had the right to say get over it in a situation that involves racism, and I just don't really feel like I have the right to speak on that. And that's why I so appreciate that he apologized. Was really honest about the things that he said in the past. Now just enough. Just don't bring it up anymore is all I'm trying to say. People want to forget the negative things they've done in the past, and I do too. Me feeling like I had the right to say get over it in a situation that involves racism, and I just don't really feel like I have the right to speak on that, and I really, really, really am sorry, and I just, from the bottom of my heart, and I've always been about just like positivity, and I've never just been a negative person, so my whole thing was like, hey guys, I don't want to see negativity in my timeline or my mentions. Let's just move forward, let's like be positive and move past this. And I realized like I was a bit naive in saying that, and I not like going against my fans in any way. Like I just was saying like let's get the negativity off my timeline. But you know, I'm sorry. So I really am sorry, and I just want to move forward and be positive.
Now, she said she didn't know enough about it, but she said that she didn't want to come out and say it. But she said that people were bringing up stuff from his past that was racist. But yet she's sorry that she thought that she was naive, is the word that she used. That is a bullshit excuse, a bullshit apology, and no, it's not accepted. It's been rejected. Moving on. So, yeah, this was the big issue with Jeffree Star and Kim Kardashian, and I had heard about this a while ago, and I remember seeing people just all into his makeup. I didn't buy into it. I didn't buy anything, and I'm happy I didn't buy anything from this Jeffree Star. And people are willing to do anything for $1, anything for some fame, anything, but I think it's absolutely disgusting that we have black people who are still fans of this troglodyte and the whole troglodyte family. I think it's disgusting that black women, there are so many women who watch black women, and really it's necessary that we have our own platform and shut people out. But we live in a world that has indoctrinated black people specifically to be very inclusive of everyone and not to be exclusive so you can benefit. That I just think it's too late at this point. I don't know what troglodytes could do to really push black people away. Like, what can be said? There's not a racist word that they haven't said. It's not a atrocity that they haven't committed. It's nothing that they haven't stolen. And still, it's like there's this group of black people who just clings on to them. Like, they can't be disenfranchised. They can't lose the black dollar. Like, how can you be a racist and you still get the black dollar? Like, that shit is sad. Like, I don't even know what the world has come to with my specific group as a collective. It's just, this shit is just sad. Like, what the hell is it gonna take? And I'm trying to figure out what is the tie to these people that, and I'm not even talking about interracial relationships. I'm not talking about any of the other remedial bullshit. I'm talking about what makes you okay with supporting someone who has openly said horrible things about you. Like, have we just as a people become comfortable and lackadaisical, as in, oh well, it's been happening for so long, oh well, is that what it is? I'm just gonna take the abuse. I'm not gonna have any standards. I'm tired of fighting. I know a lot of people are tired. I'm tired of this fucked up country and its ways, and how it just keeps beating down on black people. But the little bit that we can control as far as economics, I think that's the only way that you can hurt them, or to withdraw your money from them. There are so many products out there. There are so many different makeup companies, even black people making makeup, that there's no reason, if you are willing to spend some money on her stuff that is outrageously priced, there is someone who is black out there who makes a product just for you that you can buy. I find it absolutely ridiculous, and I understand it's not about the product. It's about wanting to be close to the society standard of beauty and what is right and what is good and what is pure. And it seems like people are not fighting the indoctrination anymore. They're just maybe tired and maybe beaten down, and they just go ahead and go along with it. They just say, I'm not worthy, I'm not worth it, I don't like myself, I'm going to believe this inclusive bullshit even though it's bullshit. I'm going to pretend like I'm equal even though I know I'm not equal. And I'm just going to live in this fantasy world that she's even having in her brain. Let's just not be negative, let's be positive. And it sounds like something that I was myself heard growing up in the European public school system. And I think that may have something to do with it. But I think this is just disgusting, and I'm going to make a part 2, because as forgiving and loving and let's everybody come together and be positive, her ass sure wasn't positive to a black woman who did not go after her the way Jeffree Star did. But I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Part 1. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.